Welcome to the MLS Review Show. June got off to a slow start as goals came few and far between. But as the weather heated up, so too would the action on the field. With a national quest for gold kicking off, a new home being unveiled, and a full slate of league action being played, there would be no shortage of opportunities for it to do so. Soccer fans in the U.S. and Canada have their attention split these days as MLS clubs battle for points and their national teams fight for continental supremacy. On Tuesday night, eyes were on Detroit, where the U.S. and Canada faced off in the Gold Cup. Dominating possession paid off for the Yanks. It was Josie Altidore stepping up to lead the U.S. offense with a goal in the first half, and Clint Dempsey tallying in the second.
I thought we did a good job of keeping possession, moving the ball around, creating chances for ourselves.
It was a good goal to start off the tournament, and I was just happy to score. You're always happy to score, so it was a good moment for the team.
I think by the way we played all around, I think we want more the heads up despite giving up 2 goals.
Saturday night would level the playing field. Canada took down CONCACAF minnow Guadalupe on the back of a Dwayne De Rosario PK. Following the match, the U.S. took the field against a scrappy Panama. The Moreja Roja shocked the Yanks as they went up 2 goals in the first half. Clarence Goodson brought one back in the second, but the U.S. was unable to finish several prime opportunities and lost for the first time in Gold Cup group play.
It's group play. You got to find a way to win games, and we're on the board, putting ourselves with a decent chance to get out of the group.
A big win for us tonight, so all to play for Tuesday night.
It took us a while to get into the game, and then our second half was very good, but when you dig yourself a hole that deep, sometimes you can't get out, and unfortunately we couldn't get the second tonight.
Not enough energy from the get-go, and kind of put us on our heels. That's what happens. You come out slow, you're going to get punished for it.
Columbus hosted Real Salt Lake on Wednesday night, and things did not start well for the home side as Jamison Olave struck on a corner kick early in the match. In the second half, a penalty kick for the Crew would cause turmoil in Columbus. After overruling his head coach and the league's second all-time leading scorer, Jeff Cunningham, Andres Mendoza buried the PK and tied the match. The goal sparked the Crew attack as Josh Gardner's long-range attempt deflected into the back of Nick Ramondo's net to win the game for the black and gold. The action and controversy on the field in Columbus was just the beginning as we head to our match of the week in Kansas City. Thursday night marked the debut of LiveStrong Sporting Park, the new home of Sporting KC, who had spent the opening 10 games of the season on the road. Lance Armstrong and Chad Ochocinco were among those in attendance for the opening match, along with a sellout crowd of nearly 20,000. With only 6 points through their opening 10 matches, Sporting hoped this match would be the start of a long climb out of the basement in the Eastern Conference. With an immaculate new home field to call their own, Teal Bunbury and his teammates certainly believed that making the playoffs was still a possibility. Adding to their optimism was the return of first-choice goalkeeper Jimmy Nielsen and right-wing Kai Kamara to the lineup. The Chicago Fire came to town with similar early-season struggles, but lacking the excuse of a 10-match road trip. Injuries and inconsistency had plagued the Fire, and interim head coach Frank Klopas was still trying to find the right mix to get his team on the right track. With 7 draws in their last 8 matches, the Fires seemed close to a breakthrough. Klopas once again hoped that young Colombian forward Christian Nazarit could provide the spark up top with Gaston Purari. Adrian Healy and John Harkes called the action from LiveStrong Sporting Park.
We're all ready for action. We're not in Arrowhead anymore. Community Arena Ballpark is just down the road, but it feels a million miles away. Kickoff in Kansas City to a cacophony of noise, and LiveStrong Park comes alive. And this is a real opportunity for the Fire to do some damage. Purari forced to check back, the ball not precise enough. A slice shot may work out to their advantage. Is Bone, Corbin Bone, and Jimmy Nielsen comes up with the first big save. Sharp turn as well. Kamara, good service. It's open. Surely this is it. But the offside flag is going to deny a very special moment.
And here's the lead play. They're saying Bravo was offside at this point. And it runs through. Bravo completely misses that ball. Susie was not offside. Well, they're saying that he interfered with the play. That's what happened.
Long crack on goal, and Sean Johnson was very worried indeed.
Grave Susie, unexpected, running away from goal in an angle. Great strike though from distance, wasn't far away.
And tease his way through it. Blinks instead for Ristic. Hanging cross, and the header on goal was a decent one.
It was a very good ball here. No pressure on the ball. He picks out Nazari, just in between two players. You've got to be able to move together. There's a great ball.
Oh, Nielsen is out. Oh, he's used his hands, and that is going to be big trouble for Jimmy Nielsen, and he knows it. The red card is already out in the hands of Michael Kennedy. Nielsen denying a goal-scoring opportunity.
He knew just afterwards. It was kind of an instinct, like a reaction, and it was... I mean, as a veteran goalkeeper, though, he should know where he is on the field.
It's Palladini. He's going to go for goal. Oh, Groberger spilled it. Oh, and back off the bar. The woodwork to the rescue for KC.
Very close to getting the first goal in LiveStrong Park. Off the bar.
Ibrahim Diop. Senegalese striker is on. And a chance here perhaps for Omar Bravo. Oh, he's upended. Oh, and Michael Kennedy is not interested.
You see here, just as Bravo's going into the box. Seems like a reckless challenge from Lustig. He's coming into the ball. Lustig, he's coming in from this side. It's hard to tell if he gets the ball at all. Gets a piece of the ball, yeah. I think he gets a piece of the ball. Still, though, wow, dangerous. Not the start they wanted. They're looking to build on things for big pictures throughout the season.
Well, it is a goalless draw here to open up LiveStrong Sporting Park. The winless streaks go on for both Sporting Kansas City and the Chicago Fire.
There's not a better place in the world to play a game, bar none.
I've tried a lot in Europe and many different stadiums. This year was the same level. It was absolutely fantastic, and I was proud to be a Sporting Kansas City player tonight.
It's just an incredible stadium, and it's just amazing. Thinking back, you know, in '96 when I played here, and now it's truly wonderful, and it's going to be a difficult place for teams to come and get points.
We had good focus on the game, and as I said before, the only thing we needed was that penalty in the last minute.
Sporting felt hard done by not getting the penalty call, but they'd have to regroup quickly with a match on Sunday against surging FC Dallas.
Hey, it's Charlie Davies with DC United, and you're listening to Extra Time Radio.
The Extra Time Radio podcast comes out every Monday and Thursday on iTunes and Buzzsprout. You can also listen to each episode at MLSsoccer.com/extratime.
We're a soccer podcast.
And I have no friends.
I like to tie my shoes.
Well, we'll get back to some women's evening wear talk.
You guys are too old. It's only for 8-year-old boys. What's wrong with that?
Yeah, this is your tweet of the week.
Janino's not going to win a game for you.
They're a sign of the apocalypse.
That's why he's here.
Fans, we want to hear from you. You're encouraged to email extratime at MLSsoccer.com or tweet at Extra Time Radio with any comments, questions, or reactions.
Welcome back to the MLS Review Show. Two more Eastern Conference teams met on Friday night at Red Bull Arena as the Shaw Reed Joseph-led Revolution faced off against Thierry Henry and the Red Bulls. New England came to town looking to take advantage of a New York side that was winless in their last 5 matches. But the Revs had lost 3 straight themselves, and Steve Nicol knew things had to change if his side was going to contend for a title this year. The Revs headman hoped Ousmane Dabo's continually improving health would see him able to play more minutes and make a bigger impact for a side in need of creativity in the middle of the park. The New York Red Bulls expect to contend for the Supporters' Shield this season, but 5 games without a win has hindered those plans. 4 straight draws have dropped Hans Backe's side 2 points below their rivals, the Philadelphia Union. If there was a positive to take from the disappointing result against Columbus last week, It was the excellent play of second-year midfielder Austin Deleuze in his first start, which kept him in the lineup for Friday night's match. JP Delacamera and Kyle Martino were at Red Bull Arena bringing you all the action.
Here we go with New York in the white and red, Revolution in blue. Bonucci. Luke Rogers gets in! Luke Rogers almost made it 1-0 in less than a half a minute.
Look at this pass. Perfectly paced for Rogers. Times his run. Can't get enough around it. Tries to toe poke it.
On the whistle, he'll push it forward. A chance there. It's poked away. Just wide. That's Domi. Nice ball there. Tierney leads it. There was a takedown. That's a penalty.
You can see that pull. Keel gets a hold of him as he goes by.
Joseph with a shot. Saved by Sutton. Headed across. Cleared by New York.
Jean-Louis telegraphs this one a little bit, and it's at that perfect height for a goalkeeper. Takes a step out. That's right where a goalkeeper wants it.
Rogers leads Henry. Looking across. Score!
Look at this run from Thierry Henry. Perfect timing from Rogers. Tries to square this to Deleuze. Cochran trailing the play. It gets under his foot. Doesn't have a chance to try to clear it.
There's Soli. Into the middle for Henry. Cut off and give it back. Rogers is in! And he just missed the net. Back line. With a step behind the defense. Henry. The defense catching up. A couple of moves there. Another one. The shot. Henry scored.
He's done it his whole career. Loves picking up the ball. Great run. Perfectly timed. But watch. He actually slows down to let Cochran catch up. Drops his shoulder. Fakes the right-footed shot. Cochran flies right by.
Left side line for Tierney. Crossing it. A chance there. On Boggs. His shot. He scores. The Revolution are back in it.
Miller tucks in because he sees Shalrie Joseph coming in, misjudges this, but what a great ball this is from Tierney. Watch this control, right off the thigh.
Here's Mansally with the fresh legs. Nice ball, Lekic chose to go inside against two defenders. Mansally drills it! That looked like a game-tying goal.
2 moments where they could have really been in trouble. What a great save.
Soli with some poise, but that ball got away. Mansally's gonna get it in. Mansally missed the net.
Just wish he would have had the composure to finish that one, put it away.
Lemper to Bonucci. He's in the shot. What a save by Reese. Rebound picked up Herzog, another.
Well, Bellucci trying to curl us in far post. Matt Reese does well to cut off the angle, gets a strong hand to it.
Here they are, still fighting. Herzog, that's Henry. Right across! I can't believe the misses tonight by both.
Neither can Henry. Ball comes off a New England player. Henry, great first touch there. Looks up, puts the ball right in the perfect spot.
Henry to Deleuze. Nice ball in. Lemper drives, save Reese. He punched it out.
The ball comes through. Great dummy from Herzog. Cochran can't get there, and I'm actually surprised Lemper went to have a shot this early. Beautiful strike.
2 in the wall, 10 yards away. Tierney puts it up there. Headed away. That's going to do it. Red Bulls get a win at home. Final score 2-1 over New England.
The Union hosted a Real Salt Lake side coming off the tough loss in Columbus in midweek. While Crisis Group may have been road-weary, they were also determined to turn things around after producing only 5 points in their last 5 matches. In the tough Western Conference, they know they'll have to be better than that. Kreis once again called on Gene Alexander to pair up with Fabian Espindola, hoping the two would continue to find chemistry in the attack. For Peter Novak's side, last year's first overall pick in the draft, Danny Mwanga, was heating up. With 3 goals in his last 2 matches, Mwanga was gaining confidence, and Novak hoped to keep him on a roll against Salt Lake. Trinidadian Keon Daniel looked to provide energy in his first MLS season. Could the Union keep rolling in the Eastern Conference with a win at PPL Park? Once again, it was JP Delacamera on the call, this time paired with former Revolution great Taylor Twellman.
Already just 2 wins shy of what the team did last year in its first year. We're underway. Blue uniforms, blue and gold belonging to the Union. They have the ball.
It's just so beautiful to come here and call a game.
Beautiful. Daniel in the box. Played it across. And what a save, and it's back in by the two, but the flag was up.
See Chiandino make the run. That's onside. That is completely onside. Olave and Borchers are within the last line of that shade.
Shannon Williams leads it from Michael Farfan. He's able to catch up to it. The cross. Goal! Chiandino. 1-0 Philadelphia.
Michael Farfan, what a ball. But Chiandino, that's how you score goals on crosses.
Shannon Williams throwing. And there's a flick off the post. That was Valdez.
And Ramondo's losing his kitchen right now. How do you have a long throw-in from 50 yards, mark up?
How do you lose your kitchen? This one comes
out.
To
that's a good one.
Farfan! What a save by Ramondo. Over the top, Mwanga. Nice move. Mwanga has options. Looking up. Letou!
He's looking for Letou. Letou does well. He does exactly what he's supposed to do. Hit it on frame.
2 against 3 at the moment. Letou has helped Michael Farfan. Mwanga trying to cross up the defense of Real Salt Lake. Farfan in the box with a look up for Williams, who called for it. Punched up by Raimondo. Farfan now the lead pass to Spindola. Can he split the defense? Off Valdez. Spindola has it back. The shot is low, and Fabian Spindola has tied it for Real Salt Lake.
Give Spindola a lot of credit. He turned something out of nothing. A good, low, hard strike into the corner.
Magassian taken away. Farfan for Torres. That'll do it. Each team will get a point out of this. Philadelphia was the better team by far in the first half, and I think you'd give the same kind of an edge to Real Salt Lake in the second half.
Coming up after the break, we'll head to the nation's capital as the Earthquakes head east to battle DC United. Every week, MLSsoccer.com provides you the opportunity to select the Goal of the Week winner. You can choose between the 5 nominees directly on MLSsoccer.com on the AT&T Goal of the Week page. You can also send in your vote by texting the corresponding goal to code 22442. Winners are announced every Friday, so make sure you vote early and often, keeping in mind polls close at 11:59 p.m. Pacific Time on Thursdays. Winners so far include Juan Agudelo of the New York Red Bulls, Javier Martina from Toronto FC, and O'Brien White of the Seattle Sounders.